It's currently 9:01 p.m. Some time ago during the evening, I finished the wings for the Moogle Polystream drawing project. After working on it throughout the afternoon and evening hours, primarily using these Sharpie markers and also occasionally these two in order to blend away cases where a Sharpie marker, most often in ultrafine, bled a little bit into an area I already outlined and colored in previously. I also recall using these Sharpie markers at least once. What I'll likely do next I'll probably do a flying chocobo from the Final Fantasy series. Though it hasn't been very easy to find at least through Bing, an image of a chocobo flying. So I'm not entirely sure how I would draw a chocobo flying, but I'll do my best. This will be after I test like this. To determine which hues or which hues of purple are lightest to darkest, so I can sort them within my marker satchel. Which I haven't really gotten around to doing, as I'm currently working on the Moogle polystyrene drawing project, as well as making efforts to catch up on the backlog of videos that I would like to upload to my YouTube channel. I recall within the past hour or two uploading the video of the aftermath of the whole blood donation I did on the 22nd of October to my YouTube channel after the U-Cut video project file rendered. I did the U-Cut video file in order to put the clips of the aftermath of that whole blood donation, me and Dad at the recovery area of the donation center, after trimming one of the clips by a second or two. In an effort to only get conversation between me and Dad. I currently have the AC unit within my room off, but I had it on at 64, the lowest I could set it. I found out today during the early afternoon. Had it on for most of today. As for most of today, it was in the low to mid 70s Fahrenheit wise. Around 11:15 in the morning, I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that I made with my first cup of plain coffee. Had 2 full cups and a partial third cup that I recall as being about a quarter of a cup from 11:15 in the morning to about 1:30 p.m. Then around 3 p.m., I had what was left of Dad's barbecue meal. That Dad's friend Maggie got. One for me and one for him. He said earlier on today, during the early to mid-afternoon, I could have what was left of the barbecue meal. Because at that point, I think it had been about 2 days or so since I had my barbecue meal. So it had been sitting for at least that time. And it was all still good after microwaving it for a minute and a half in the container I ate it in. I recall it being around 5 p.m., somewhere between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. when I turned the AC off. My legs and abdominals are currently a little sore from the exercise I did yesterday, but I feel perfectly fine. Here's where I am currently on One Among Zombies. Here's where I am currently on Oceania. Here's where I am currently on Elvenar. In terms of the task sets for the current episodic event,